Hotep was going down. I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. Your boy Deezy Deezus, not Yeezus. And you're listening to today's episode of the Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. I don't know why. They supposed to come out on Wednesday, which means I supposed to do them on Tuesday. These bitches come out on Thursday. These bitches supposed to come out on Wednesday. Coming out on Wednesday, y'all got to work with me, though. I be bullshitting, though, clearly. I'll be bullshitting. I just be taking my time or something, man. I don't get it. I don't know what's cracking up. But anyway, y'all know what it is, man. Whether it's a game of basketball or a game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. I am the IP. Stay woke or get out, gold ball, a bus you can't fit in when you standing out. Last year was about branding. This one's about standing. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Every disagreement is not a fight. I work for myself, so I guess I work for a boss, man. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. You getting money out there? I mean, I can get money out there. Yo, support your own. Listen to the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com, Apple, Google, Spotify, YouTube. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNK. Coming up, let's talk about MLK Day. Trump's last morning in office. Barkley's comments, NBA Week 5, my top 5. Power rankings, NFL, what's going on, and something to grow on, y'all. Like always, bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. At Confidence in the Clutch, we are fear more than love, but never hated. Y'all know what it is. The confidence starts right now.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Yo, first of all, I would be remiss if I don't still talk about the biggest thing that's going on in this country, and that's the pandemic and all the lives we're losing. I really want to send my condolences out to everybody that has lost somebody that's affected by this COVID-19 virus and the virus of jealousy and envy and poverty and lack of funds that's going on. The senseless killings, the car accidents, the reckless drivings, everything that we have control over to a certain degree, but we just lose it and lose control. But this COVID stuff is big. My OG lost his lady friend, and that one was tough. All of them are tough. Man, you know, it is what it is. So please, y'all, wash your hands. Do not touch your face. Wear a mask. Keep your bubble in your bubble, right where it's supposed to be. Social distance. Go to these stores, be in and out like a robbery, and get up in there, get up out of there. And I know, seeing your kids, you want to let them do some things. I know. Be careful with what you let them do, y'all. Don't get too lax with everything, y'all. And protect yourself, man. Please protect yourself, y'all. Because this shit ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of the things that's going to be here. People are going to be dying from this for a while. So just, man, please protect yourselves, man, out here, all right? Just had to get that out there, y'all. Let's jump into it. MLK Day, right? I saw it. MLK. I remember back in the day, I was at, what school was that? 24th Street Elementary School, McNair. They changed it to McNair. And we were doing a Black History program, right? Excuse me, y'all. And they want to do the same stuff. Now, mind you, I don't know why I was tripping because it was an elementary school. It was a KA school. But me and this other sister was like, yo, all y'all want to talk about is Rosa Parks and Malcolm X and all this, man. What about the other black people? Like, you know what I'm saying? We need to teach these kids at a younger age. So you know what they said? Well, y'all do the Black History program. And we did the best we could, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to MLK, man, what people don't tell you from that time is that MLK for some people is looked at as a antagonist. You know what I mean? Some people will call him a shit stirrer. Some people will call him a sellout and all that shit, depending on what faction you was on. But we ain't here for all that. We're here to salute the man, one of the greatest orators and leaders of the world has known. Not only did he do a lot for black people, he did a lot for poor people. He was a voice. No matter what blemishes may have been on his record and the things that's reported. It's funny how people want to talk about the bad. The good outweighs the bad. Whatever he did, the good outweighs the bad with MLK, right? But you got all these people talking about all these powerful statements and all that shit, and that's why I hate how they do us, and I hate how we do us. We support, we celebrate individuals, but we don't celebrate our people. You know what I mean? And when I say that, Black History Month. Excuse me again, y'all. I don't know why. Maybe I need to stop fucking recording after 10:30. You know what I mean? That's probably it. I'm tired. I don't believe in supporting, people just talk about our individuals, not the people. I mean, we don't celebrate our people. And that's the detriment, because that's why we don't have no identity sometimes. We don't know who we are. But happy birthday, MLK. Thank you for everything you've done, what you did. His real birthday was on Friday, right? But thank you for everything you've done for us. And that's the third in a row, y'all. I apologize. This shit is hitting me. This shit is hitting me so hard right now. So let me get through this, man. But what I will say is that MLK Day means a lot to me. In our class on Friday, we let the kids did some MLK activities, watched an hour-long video. When Belle came home from with her moms, we watched the same MLK video, and I was explaining to her and letting her know the real about how at the end of his life he was done with the New Testament, turn the other cheek. He was on some, man, look, we trying to get shit done. I'm tired of getting smacked around. You know what I'm saying? He was calling out the white, the liberal, the moderate Democrats and all that shit. And they did the Civil Rights March. Now he's finna do the Poor People March. And poor people's black, brown, yellow, red, tan, every color. They ain't like that. So we had to get rid of them. You know what I mean? So that's how it went down. So, but it means a lot to me. It's MLK Day. It's just not a day off of school. And I miss with basketball. We used to always go down to Chicago, Dorothy Gators, Chicago Marshall, Shootout Classic. Always was a great time down there. I miss that coaching on Sunday. It hit me too. Like, man, we usually we'd be down there, playing the game and shit. They would play the MLK speeches over stepping music and be stepping and be cold. You know what I'm saying? The food, all the t-shirts, man, I just missed that. I missed that ride. We stopped at the same little place in Greektown for food on the way back. It was, yeah, man. So shout out to Dorothy Gators and Chicago Marshall, man. She's like the winningest female basketball coach in history. So, and she real shit. So, yeah. All right, moving on. Today, Inauguration Day, and that's my something to grow on, is inauguration. But I was looking earlier like, man, Trump, what happened? First thing I seen is some of his commutations and pardons. Like he commutated and pardoned Kwame Kilpatrick, the old Detroit mayor, for racketeering and all that shit, and tax evasion, tax fraud. Lil Wayne on a weapons charge, Kodak Black on like an assault charge, Steve Bannon, his former advisor, like campaign manager or some shit, that was getting money for the wall and was circumventing them funds to somewhere else and all that shit. So, I mean, he got his people off who he wanted to get off. And I mean, I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I mean? Some people do. I don't have no problem with that. 73 pardons and 70 commutations of sentences. You know what I mean? Like, no, you can't get charged for that crime and you done enough. You done. You can go to the crib today. 143 total. So, you know what I mean? Just seeing him come out. He didn't say Biden's name. He said something about the new administration and took the last helicopter ride and the last airplane ride to where he was going to go and did his thing. Some people call it his classless that he didn't see Biden out, but what the fuck did you expect? You know what I mean? He said, fuck, I won, motherfucker. Didn't he tell y'all 2 weeks ago, I won and go tear that bitch up? So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We'll get into the inauguration later, man. And before I jump into my NBA shit, the last thing I want to talk about, the Barkley. And let me know how I sound, too. I took that big-ass foam sock off this motherfucking mic. You don't put that big-ass foam sock on this expensive-ass mic. You get the different windscreen. I mean, that motherfucker $60 for this mic, though. I'm going to get it, though. Barkley taxes and the COVID-19 vaccination. My thoughts on this. He was talking about the people that pay more taxes need to get the vaccine first. listen, people with money always think they should get everything first. Why do motherfuckers get mad when people talk about other shit? They get technology first. They get the word on finances first. They get the best health care. They get the new Jordans. They get the new whatever first. They get them sent. They get the new PS5s. They get everything. The new MacBooks. So, of course, they think they should get the vaccinations, and I get it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it be tongue in cheek and motherfuckers, but Barkley told y'all I'm not a role model. So this is what it is. No, shit, I pay my taxes. Shit, I pay more money than a lot of these motherfuckers that's getting this shit. Why I can't get my shit? I think as cruel as it sounds, there's two things can be true. It can sound cruel, but it's true. Like shit. You know what I mean? If I'm paying all this money and I can't be the first in the man, I understand why I can't be with them. That would have been better. I pay my taxes. I think the people that pay their high taxes and 75 and over need to be front line. Now that make a whole lot of sense right there. So maybe Chuck needed to say that. You need to call your boy Yeezus at motherfucker Confidence in the Clutch, and I would have told him exactly, no, Chuck, don't say that, say this stuff. That sound a whole lot better though. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's why I love Barkley. He say what the fuck he want to say, and he deal with it later, right? That's his own opinion. Either you roll with it or you get rolled over, y'all. All right, y'all, let's jump into it. Ow! NBA Week 5. Just when you thought it was over, she put up in an all white and beige leather interior Range Rover. I was sober. We was going out to have a party till it was over. It was over. She said, we can go out of town. I say, I was finna get into my storytelling shit. Yo, NBA Week 5, yo, let's talk about it. Kyrie was fined $50K for violating the health and safety protocols, had to endure a 5-day quarantine, 2-game checks totaling $876,000. $876,000. Shit, for personal reasons with the question mark. Hell no. Shit wasn't that personal, but maybe it was. Can't nobody tell Kyrie that shit wasn't personal enough to miss them damn games. Right? We all got our opinions. Oh, man, folks shouldn't have did that. Fuck that, I wouldn't have, man. We don't know what's going on. We ain't gonna know because it's personal. So if I say I'm taking personal time off, I ain't got to tell my boss. But we still going back. You hit the teammates, hit your coach, hit your GM, like, man, I need some personal time off. That's all. If he would have did that, people wouldn't have did all of what they did with hating on a brother like that. You know what I mean? Yesterday, Tuesday, Kyrie talked about his family and personal problems. Talked about taking a step back. You know, people was talking about the insurrection and all that shit was going on. You know, he talked about the importance of mental health. No matter what we believe or think, it's his life. It's Kyrie's life. We aren't affected by what he does or goes through. He's an entertainer. He's a basketball player. He's an athlete. We're not affected by that, right? But if that brother's affected, whatever he got to do, that shit might have saved his life or saved somebody else's life. We got to applaud that. Hey, I'm having a bad fucking day. You know what we say? It was all right. I'm all right. I'm cool. No, motherfucker, I'm having a bad day, man. Shit ain't, man, listen. You know what I mean? And do that. You know, it's a stigma in not just the black community. We always want to put everything negative on the black community. This and that. No, in every community, most people are looked at as weak if you go to therapy or see a clinician or whatever. You asking for help, motherfucker. No, you need the help. So it is what it is, man. A healthy Kyrie is paramount to what we think. You know what I mean? Kyrie missed 7 games, 5 for two personal reasons, and 2 for the conditioning. Kyrie practiced yesterday, and he played tonight against the Cavs. I'm going to jump into that after I go through everything else, but I'm excited to see how they gel, sacrifice, and be coached. And be coached or not be coached, shit. Also, shout out to Kyrie for buying a home for the family of George Floyd. That's big. And let me run it back the rest of the week. Saturday, no Kyrie. Brooklyn looked decent in the bitch. I would say pick and pop with Harden and KD. That shit unstoppable. That shit is money. And we going to add Kyrie to that shit? Oh, man. Harden had 32, 12, and 14. Miss Triple-Double was in the house. He going to be the best point guard in the league, him and Steph, with that shit. If they got to keep him at the point guard, though. They got to use Kai as the shooter because Harden is a facilitator, right? Kyrie is not the facilitator that Harden is. And we all know that. KD had 42, 4, and 5, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And story that was like, whoa. Karis LeVert, who got traded in the Harden deal. You know, he went to Indiana during the physical. It was found that he had a mass on his kidney. Like, oh shit. So yesterday, his reaction to the trade was, quote, "I'm definitely looking at it from that side and definitely humbled to know that this trade could have possibly saved me in the long run," end quote. He's out and definitely like, look, shit, he glad he got traded because shit, he don't know if that man's cancerous or whatever it is, man. So shout out to that brother. Wish him health. You know what I'm saying? To come through what it is. These doctors find what it is. And that brother can be here. I hope it's nothing. I hope it's just a mass. Something that just grows and don't fuck with his health. But if it's something that they can take care of, I'm glad they caught it early. I hope they caught it early. Just like with all of us, y'all. Monday, these MLK games. Okay. Eastern Conference Finals preview, the Bucks versus the Nets. That was the game I wanted to watch, right? Once again, with the time and one more piece, Kyrie, they're going to be a tough fight. Harden is the point guard. Kyrie going to be the two, and I'm fine with that. Middleton for the Bucks. He's our closer, but doesn't take the best shots. Like, he don't take our B, don't take our B. He don't take the best shots. What KD do again? KD, 39-6. Harden, 34-6-12 in a 125-123 win versus the Bucks. Giannis had 34-12. Like Middleton had like 28. Fucking Holiday had like 22, some shit. My thing is Giannis clutch, y'all. Is Giannis clutch for the motherfucking Milwaukee Bucks? Do he suck? When it's time to get in the clutch, nigga was up. Tell me what's happening with Giannis G. He be acting like it's scary. Can't shoot no free throws. Can't shoot no J's. He be. No, I love Giannis though. I'm just saying though. He don't hit his throws. They was backing up off the motherfucking back, 50 feet. I mean, they was letting him shoot that shit, fam. Like, damn, Giannis, man. He just got to keep working on it, though, fam. That's all he got to do. Just keep working on that shit, fam. That shit, he'd be straight. But how Giannis ain't got no shots to final 4 to 6 minutes of the game, man? I thought we got Drew. Come on, man. Was he hiding or was he not getting a rock? I got a public service announcement. Giannis, they have the cheat code on you. Work on your J or be more dominant in the motherfucking post. Giannis, they have the cheat code on you, bro. Work on your J or be more dominant in the post. That's all he got to do. Period. Like, fuck it then. This J ain't falling. I'm just finna punish you motherfuckers in the post. Get it back to the basket game, reverse pivot, both feet, both directions. That's all he need. Drop step, man, all that shit. Drop step and reverse pivot, both directions. That's all he need. All right. Pivot. Okay. The Warriors came back and beat the Lakers. The Lakers were like 14 in the fourth quarter. But we all know basketball is a game of runs. The Lakers' 4 losses all have come at the Staples Center. Steph is back. Draymond is playing his role. Love that. All this basketball and shit, I don't care about this shit. Holler at me in like April, May. It's still early in the season. I'm not too high, too low right now on what I see in the league. All right, so speaking of the league, they're discussing vaccinating players as a public service announcement. Now, I'm with it. I won't feel offended. You know what I mean? People talking about, will they be jumping the line and the people that need it? What about the can't? Listen, man, they got enough fucking vaccines, fam. But it would help more than it would hurt. Why? Because people don't want to take that fucking vaccine. And they always want athletes to do this and all that. Wait a minute. First it was shut up and dribble, shut up and play. Now y'all want these motherfuckers to take the vaccine to be role models. Like, we ain't talking about the people that be talking that shut up and dribble, shut up and play shit. We just saying, though. They need to because all these fucking games, they missing. They need to put the vaccine. They need to take that vaccine in the league. They missing way too many games. Also, something the league talking about. They asked security to have court to limit the player interaction. Like, they like, dog, we told y'all, wear y'all mask on the bench. No more hugging at the end of the game. None of that shit. Y'all got the daps of the elbow, fam. They got the fist bumps of the elbow. Y'all still dapping up and shaking up and half hugs and shit. So we're going to put security at the thing at half court to block y'all niggas from doing all that shit, right? Crazy. I ain't mad at the league, though. Y'all not listening, fam. We having all these games. That's all right. They're going to start finding cats. And I'm cool with that, too. I'm cool with that. Now, tonight, Wednesday night, the reason I recorded this late again, Kyrie came back tonight versus the Cavs. Now, of course, everybody tomorrow, we talk about the chemistry seemed off and all that shit. Energy seemed off. It's supposed to be fucking off. He ain't played in a week and some time. He missed, 7 games? And you added Harden. We lost some people. and you playing against the people we lost, 2 of them, you adding the killer back in the lineup, duh, motherfucker's gonna be off. Look, ain't no judgment on the Brooklyn Nets for a few games, man. One thing I noticed, and I'm gonna say, things run better with Harden at the 1. That's one thing I'm gonna say. Things run better with James at the 1. Period. 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 Now, preliminarily, right? Preliminarily, I would not have Harden and Kai on the floor together without KD. I don't think they need to be on the floor together without KD. They need to figure out a way to stagger that shit a little bit, but they got to have minimal time like that because I don't know about that. Now, that's something I have to watch and see. Because when KD come back, they went on that run and shit. They was down like double digits in the fourth. They came back, forced double OT. But yeah, Cavs won the game 147, 135 in overtime and double OT. Colin Sexton took the challenge and balled out after missing the previous 5 games with an ankle injury. He got a career high 42 with 5 assists. He got 22 in the overtime. Like, what? Yeah, it's 20 straight at one time. What? Killing? Who was he killing? Yeah. Oh, FYI, KD and Jeff Green should not have to hold him. Who was he killing? Kyrie and Harden had to step up defensively when that shit happened. We ain't getting KD in foul trouble, man. Y'all better keep that motherfucker in front of y'all, man. Shout out to Colin Sexton. What they call that shit? Sexton, him and Colin Sexton and Garland? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I said, yeah. Okay. NBA. Top 5 week power rankings. Let's go. Coming in at a tie for number 5, we got the Celtics at 8-4, plus 1.2 point differential, right? They averaging 110 a game, giving up 109.5, 14th in defensive rating, 12th in offensive rating. This week they got at Philly, which they lost tonight. And then they got another game, and they got Cleveland. Then we had Sixers, 9-5. Well, now they 10-5, plus 3.2 point differential. Averaging 113.6 a game, 110 defensively. You know what I mean? 3rd in defensive rating, 16th in offensive rating. You heard me. They had Boston tonight. They got Boston again. They had Detroit. Number 4, we got the Bucks, 9-5, plus 9.8 point differential, 120.4 points per game, 110.6 defensive points per game, 12th in defensive rating, 1st in offensive rating this week at Brooklyn. They already lost that one. They got the Lakers Thursday. Then they got Washington, and they got ATL. Oh, man. Number 3, the Nets, 9-7 now. 5.5 plus point differential, averaging 119.3 a game, giving up 113.7 this week. They beat the Bucks. They lost to Cleveland. They got Cleveland another time, right? Number 2, Clippers, 10-4, plus 6.2 point differential, 114.9 points per game, 108.6 defensive points per game, 22nd in defensive rating. That's fucking terrible. 2nd in offensive rating. They don't play no D. Damn. This week they got Sac and OKC twice. And number 1, the Lake Show, 11-4, plus 10.1 point differential, 115.3 points per game, 105.1 defensive points per game, 1st in defensive rating, 5th in offensive rating, the only team in the top 5 of both. This week, they lost to Golden State already. They got the Bucks, and they got Chicago. All right? Now, my playoff schedule, I'm balling. I'm 7-3 in the off. So, man, listen. Packers with that win against the Rams, A-Rod and the whole team played well. They got the new Lil Wayne song and shit that Thursday before. And they gonna get their wish to host that NFC Championship game in Lambeau. I got the Packers, right? Ravens and the Bills. Lamar left in the 3rd quarter down 17. The 3 points on the board. He has to play better. That shit. Browns and the Chiefs. Mahomes went out 19 and they was winning 19-10 in the 3rd. And then Henny came in. You know what I'm saying? Henny came in. The Browns lost this game. They had the opportunities though. I really think they lost that game. And then the Bucks beat the Saints. Listen, defense wins championships. No, scoring defenses win championships. That's what their defense did. Brady put Breeze like Breeze probably finna go to the crib, cuz. You know, this what happened when you had too much shit on your desk that don't need to fucking be on your desk. Breeze, is what I'm saying? I'm up on my screen. my screen. You know what I mean? Asshole. Asshole. What I'm saying, when you had too much shit on your desk, when you recording, you wasn't ready to record then. You know what I'm saying? Still acting janky, fam. On Klutch. Come on, Klutch. It's bugging out, Klutch. Mr. Klutch. What's going on, Mr. Klutch? I can't reach all over there because my I need a new headphone thing too. This cord too short, G, for what I'm trying to do. It's bullshit, cuz. On everything. All my little shit, you know what I mean? Because I'm on the big screen with the joint, with the other joint, on the stand with the joint, with Logic running. So let me entertain y'all. Yo, no, I'm back. All right, so shout out to Bruce Arians, right, about their identity telling linebacker Devin White. You know, he was trying to figure out what their identity is, and he said Bruce Arians told them they're the type of motherfuckers that's going to find a way to win the game. I love that shit as a coach. I love that shit. That was hard right there. I love that. All right. So here we go on my picks, y'all. NFC Championship, Buccaneers versus Packers. Packers are 3-point favorites. Game is 2:05 on Sunday. I got the Packers 21-17. I know. People want Brady to get back to the bowl. That would be historic. I want the Packers to win the bowl. Like, fuck it. I won't be mad if the Buccaneers win, though. I'll say that. Because y'all know I'm not a Packer fan. I'm not a Packer fan. I'm an A-Rod fan. No, I'm not a Packers fan. I can't lie. AFC Championship, Bills versus Chiefs. Chiefs are 3-point favorites. Game is at 5:40 on Sunday. Bills. I got the Bills if Mahomes don't play. 24-21. I got the Bills, man. I got the Bills. Got the Bills if Mahomes don't play. He practiced in a little light joint today. We'll see what it is. If you don't play, I got the Bills. I was a Bills fan from back in the day. Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, Jim Kelly, Bruce Smith, and I forget the linebacker, man, for the linebacker for the Bills, man. That was real nice. I forget that brother name. Damn. Let me see. I'm gonna Google that shit because I can't say I like the Bills, and I was a Bills fan, and then let me see, and then don't remember the brother name. Bills linebacker. Super Bowl. Let me see. I remember that better. What was the brother name? Daryl Talley. Daryl Talley. Is it Talley? Yeah. Daryl Talley. You gotta be. Huh. Yeah. Daryl Talley. Cornelius Bennett, nigga. Yeah. Daryl Talley and Cornelius Bennett, Thurman Thomas. Yes, absolutely. Cornelius Bennett. Yeah. All right, y'all. Time to do something to grow on, and then we up out of this joint. The inauguration. I enjoy these things. I'm a history buff guy. You know what I mean? I really like those type of things I like to see. And part of me always worry about the lone wolf, the individual that's going to be stupid and try to hurt the president or the vice president. And I'm always worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always worried about that when these things happen. So, but thank God, inshallah, and inshallah, nothing happened. But we already know, y'all can't get too happy. The more shit changes, the more shit stays the same. Take care of yourself and your family. Do not rely on someone else to make you happy. That's one thing I will tell you. You know, little girls to grown women, especially minority women, you can do what you want to do. We've seen that today with Kamala. It may take a little bit of time, but you can do what you want to do. And Amanda Gorman, you're on the clock. 23-year-old sister, the way she spoke, you know, I ain't all that spoken word. And the other side of the kind, I came back, and you know what that do. No, hell no. The way she kicked that shit, oh yeah, man. Amanda Gorman, man, you're on the clock. Amazing. She stole the whole damn show. Jack, Twitter, Mark, Facebook, guys, give Trump back his access to social media. You know what I mean? And this is why. Not because of the insurrection shit. That shit gonna happen regardless. You know what I mean? We need a third viable political party. I think the Republicans and the Democrats need to get pushed. I know we got the Green Party, we got the Independent and all that shit, but we need a third viable political party. I really believe that. I really believe that shit because I want to see where the Republicans going to be at now. Remember, they didn't want Trump. They had to take him because they didn't have a viable candidate. It was cool when he was doing all the shit till people got killed over the shit that looked like them. Then he's a problem, right? 2 weeks before he leaves. So I think we need a third viable political party just to see. It was all good just a week ago. Now it ain't all good. And let's see. Let's see really where people at. That's it. You know what I mean? Remember, United States of America, we got the freedom to organize and do all this shit. So that's just what I'm saying. So there's something to grow on, y'all. Inauguration Day, man. I took it in. It was great. Very interested to see and watch some CNN or whatever, Fox News, OAN, just to see their takes on it, to see how they went. I know OAN was clowning today, but we gotta see. We gotta watch everything. You gotta watch everything. Like I was watching the Telegraph today and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta watch other things. You can't just watch your regular shit. ABC is my go-to though. But that's it, y'all. So that's it, y'all. We up out of here for this week. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the show, take care of yourself. This COVID thing is real. It's not going anywhere. I don't want to lose anybody. I don't want to hear nobody else losing anybody. Take care of your children. Teach them, train them. Think about what you're doing. Think about who's in your bubble. Think about where you're going. And take care of yourself, y'all. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it's easy to take care of other people and not take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself and make sure you're okay, because you can't take care of nobody else if you're not okay, all right? Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen to the network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, Apple, Google, Spotify, and YouTube. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K, y'all. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. I'm up out this joint. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.